All right, here it is, the Garmin Instinct 2. Just right here, rugged GPS smartwatch, Instinct 2, Garmin. Some additional information here. All right, so this is the box itself. There you go. All right, there it is. Very nice. All right, this slides out. Wonderful. Additionally, there's some instructions here. Some more information. And this right here is the charger here. I'll just take that apart. That's what it looks like there. Okay. All right, kind of just comes out like that after I take off the band there. It's got some weight to it. All right, it's got a sticker right there. I'm just going to take that off. There you go. Okay, so that's what it looks like right out of the box. Here's the back sensor area and an area to charge it just right there. Got 4 conducting points, it looks like. Just going to give this a quick charge here, so I'm just going to turn this around to that area there and then do that. Go give it a charge. I'll be right back. Just do that. I'll let that sit for a bit, come back to it. Okay, I just finished setting it up on the app there, so this is what it looks like when it's all done, pairing and everything. This is a pretty comprehensive watch. For me, it's intimidating. Okay, looking at the buttons here, you've got the control button, you've got the menu button, and then you've got the ABC button right there. ABC stands for altimeter, barometer, and compass. On this side here, you've got the GPS button, and then you've got the set button right there. And looking at the display here, this is called memory in pixel display here. All right, just gonna apply it to my wrist now. All right, there it is now. It is on the wrist, and that's what the band looks like all the way around there. Okay, very nice. Okay, and just a side-by-side comparison real quick here. Again, this is the Garmin Instinct 2 here. This is my Fitbit Versa 4, and this is my Fitbit Inspire 3. And you can kind of see the differences there. I'll just kind of give some different angles. Take a look there. Again, the Fitbit Versa 4 and the Inspire 3, those are both touchscreen and AMOLED display. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but again, these are both touchscreen, where the Garmin Instinct 2 is not a touchscreen. You do need to push the buttons there and to kind of move things around, just like that. And also, it has, again, memory in pixel display versus the AMOLED display from the Versa 4 and the Fitbit Inspire 3. Take a look at some different angles here, just so you can take a look there. And then I'll move it over to this side again. Let's take these outside and do a sunlight test real quick. All right, and here's what all three look like in the sunlight. So you're able to see the Versa 4 and the Inspire 3 will eventually kind of go to the always-on display, the default there. And right there you can see the Garmin Instinct 2 and how it reacts in sunlight. Again, I just turned those lights on real quick on the Fitbit Versa 4 and Inspire 3 so you can see the difference. And yeah, that's what it looks like in the sunlight there. Okay, and there they are.